Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Letitia, the MLMpreneur Mama. And thank you guys so much for joining me for another edition of the MLMpreneur Show. So we're actually going to get started in just a moment. I'm going to share my screen for you guys because I did a very, very super duper special presentation for you guys. So I hope that you guys are in store for this. Make sure that you share out this broadcast. And let me just hop on over to Facebook really quick before I share my screen completely, just to check my sound and just to make sure everybody's working. But if you are watching me live, hey Tawanta, how are you? If you are watching me live right now, please, if you could just give me a 1 in the comments so I could just make sure that you guys can hear me. You're going to see me in a second, but I want to first make sure that you can hear me. Hello, Tawana, how are you? Type in 1 in the comments. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me because I'm actually using my mic today. I know I probably sound super loud, so you might just have to turn down your volume if you can't hear me. Awesome, Tawana, you can hear me. Give me 1 moment, please. Give me just a second, guys. We're about to get started real shortly. As you guys are waiting, just please make sure that you share this broadcast out. This is actually going to be a super special presentation for you guys, teaching you guys how to, hey, Therese, how are you? Teaching you guys how to start building your opt-in. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I just want to get my other device. I was going to hop on over to Instagram and Periscope as well, but I was like, it's no way for them to see my slide. I actually have a extra special slide for you guys, so I'm waiting for more people to come in because I might just end up taking this broadcast down. So yeah, so make sure that you hop on over into the room. And we're about to get started in just a moment. So make sure that you hop on over into the room in just a moment. Awesome. My sound is good. All right, good. So now I can see you guys' comments. Hello, Tamika. Hello, Tawanta. Hello, Miss Therese. As you guys are hopping on in, please make sure that you share this out. And if you did share, just type in the comments shared so that I can thank you personally. And again, we're doing another edition of the MLMpreneur Show. Have you guys had fun this week doing with this MLMpreneur Show or what? I know I have. I know this has been such an amazing experience, and I've heard, hey, Sequita, I gotta, I'm gonna inbox you in a second, okay, love? I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna definitely inbox you in a second. Thank you so much for sharing, Therese. Thank you so much for sharing, Tawanta. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I have an extra special presentation for you guys today, and I wanted to sort of do it in a slide format. Just to give you guys sort of a visual, of everything, and I hope you guys can see me now. I know I'm kind of dark today. Let me get my lighting together. Yes, I know I'm kind of dark today, kind of gloomy in the house here. Let me get this together for y'all. All right, that's a little better. Awesome, awesome. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? And thank you guys so much for joining me for the MLMpreneur Show. And I hope you guys gain a lot of information these past 3 weeks. I launched this show like 3 weeks ago, and it just had been having an amazing turnout, and you guys have been super duper supportive. And I wanted to create a show that's geared towards only women who work for MLMs and direct sell companies, because not everybody really knows our struggle. And I get there's tons of coaches out there that can teach you how to make sales online, that can teach you little tips and tricks here and there. But all of my programs are all designed and in mind for you guys who work for MLMs and direct sell companies, without adding in all the other fluffy stuff that you don't need. So every time I think of a class, a workshop, a webinar, a course, a membership site, whatever, I always make sure that how can I serve women who work for MLMs and direct sell companies, and also be super relatable, because I've been there exactly where you at. I made a ton of mistakes, a ton, in my MLM business when I had mine, and I wanted to create a tribe, a support group, programs, webinars, classes that really helps you guys to avoid those mistakes, and also stay on top of all these crazy social media trends that go on through these days. So I hope you guys really have enjoyed this show the past 3 weeks. I'm also doing a broadcast promotion going on right now. If you guys want to find out more information about that, make sure you head over to bit.ly/women in direct sales, where you can be one of the sponsors on this broadcast. You don't have to come on. All it is that I will announce your MLM business and also promote you and your business and your products on the show. So that way you get your business in front of a more broader audience. And also all of my shows goes into syndication, meaning that it's on YouTube, it's in my email list, it's in all types of different funnels that I put it in. So it's just not here. Like, you guys think that, some of you probably think like only thing that's part of the show is this, right? It's so much more. It's so much more where these videos go to and what have you. I refurbish them, I reuse them, tweak some stuff out, whatever, right? So let's get into this presentation. And once again, guys, thank you guys so much for sharing. And I just want to do a quick sound check. Can you guys see the slide? Type in yes if you can actually see the slide right now. Let me know if you can see the slide so I can move it along. And thank you, Tamika, so much for sharing. Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Tawanta. Thank you, guys. Okay, MLM money funnels. I've been talking about MLM money opt-ins. Sorry, funnels and opt-ins are two different things. MLM money opt-ins. Something that is definitely going to be a totally different sales strategy for your MLM and direct sell business. So I'm going to give you guys like a step-by-step guideline on how to build a MLM money opt-in, giving you a little bit of information, because I am going to have a class, a 2-week class, 2-part class starting next week that's really going to go in deep for each point. Okay, but I want to give you guys sort of a structure and outline on what to look at. So if you want to have holiday success this season by increasing your conversion rate from 40 to 65% with opt-ins, you're definitely in the right place. There's going to be over $6 billion spent this holiday season. Okay, who on here wants a piece of that money? Say me. There's going to be people spending money left, right, and center. People probably think now, oh, the economy's bad, people are not spending money, there's so much going on in the news. But I'm telling you right now, people are going to be spending a ton of money this holiday season. They already are right now, especially online. Online is going to have it down. Even Amazon right now is getting prepared. They probably prepared for this holiday season. So yes, guys, there is definitely going to be money spent. And if you learn how to use and practice a bomb.com opt-in, thanks, Tamika, you are definitely going to be a holiday success. You're going to set yourself up also for the slow months that are going to come up very, very soon, like January and what have you. The first quarter, normally in our industry, yeah, it's kind of hard and slow. Don't let other coaches fool you and tell you, well, you can make it happen in the first quarter. Yeah, you can, but you got to plan that now. Don't sit there and think and follow them coaches that tell you, well, yeah, you can just hop on and jump on in January and make it happen. But let me tell you something that has helped me in my MLM. I prepared myself for those slow months, 5-6 months well in advance. So even when people may not have been spending that much money in January, I always make sure I make my numbers because I prepared my business in advance. I position myself always to always have a successful month. You get what I'm saying? Because in my life, it could never be a month where I was not making money. I had to make that extra money. So, you know, as you guys all know, we all want to support our families. We all want to support ourselves. So that's something that's extremely important. All right, MLM money opt-ins. Let me find the arrows for the next slide. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's where you got to start off at, guys, is what is the problem? What is the problem you're solving? Write this down. What is the problem that you're solving? Okay? Most MLM consultants have no idea what problem they solve. Like, totally clueless on that. And I know I say this so much, focus on the problem, think about the problem. That's how you're going to start to build the foundation of your business, and it's going to alter your sales strategy because it's going to be more about the problem than the products, right? PPP, we've been talking about that for the past 3 weeks, right? But you really got to sit down and ask yourself, what problem am I solving for my customers? Make it about them. Every single day, every time you wake up in the morning, you're looking at your bank account, you're sitting down, you're looking at your product, you're sitting down and you're looking at what promotions that your MLM or direct sell company is making. I even have some clients who have their own direct sell company, right? And you're thinking about what do you want to promote? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to execute, right? For your potential customers, hosts, and recruits, you got to go down into the problem. You got to get really dirty and deep and ask yourself, what problem am I solving? And that's going to be the foundation of your opt-in. Okay, that's definitely going to be a foundation of your opt-in, because without this, you don't have an MLM money opt-in. Without you sitting down and coming up with and knowing the problem that you solve, you don't have an opt-in. You might as well just shut this broadcast down and go look at Netflix or somebody else's live stream broadcast, okay? Because one of the things you must understand is that you need to know the problem. And that's one of the reasons why when this class that I'm going to do, the opt-in class, I'm giving you guys who sign up for this class, the Content is King 2-part webinar that I have within my MLMpreneur Crew membership program, because you need that class in order to understand the problem that you're solving and also build your dreamy client. This is so important. I'm sorry I'm spending a lot of time on this one particular slide, because I want you guys to understand that all of this is your foundation. You can't move on to the next step without knowing what is your purpose. Who are you trying to serve? Who are you trying to transform? Who are you trying to take from point A to point Z, right? Who are you trying to build up or help or assist? Hey, Tiffany, welcome. If you guys haven't shared, please make sure you share. We actually just started this broadcast, so there's still time to share this out and get more people in here so they can listen to this information. So the problems are the foundation. I always tell this to people and they laugh at it. They think it's funny, but this is the true fact. You know, what's in my bank account right now is a true result of the amount of problems that I've solved. Okay, I don't go out there and try to chase after customers or manipulate customers to either join one of my programs or work with me. Hey, Amber, how are you? What I do is I figure out how I can serve you guys, how I can make it so, build programs, webinars, courses that's designed to serve you, ultimately to make money. You get what I'm saying? Like a week ago, I did a post and I said, what is getting you stuck in your business? And so many of you guys actually filled that out. You replied back. It was amazing, because I had to sit down and ask myself. And I even got that concept from one of the mentors that I'm working with now, Brian Swan. I had to sit down and really figure out how I can better serve you guys, because there's so much stuff I know. We always have this intellectual knowledge, right? But we don't know what to do with that intellectual knowledge to better serve our customers. So again, what is the problem that you solve? Okay, good morning, Amber. How are you? And also, if you don't know what that is, you don't have a money opt-in. There's no even point in you even creating one. So really take some time today to figure that out, what problem that you solve. Okay? So the next thing is, guys, after you figured out your problem, right? The foundation, the basis of your MLM money opt-in, now you need content. Okay? Content is so important, right? So you need content. Content needs to be over your product. Now you're going to get to selling product. Don't get all like, oh my God, what do you mean? I thought my main focus is supposed to be selling more products. Of course, yes. I didn't tell you that your focus should not be on that. No way. But you got to build content. Once you know what problem that you're solving, once you know what it is, how you're serving your customers, hosts, and recruits, now you got to build content for them. Now you got to give them a reason why to look at you and only pay to you. Now it's time for you to start branding yourself like what we talked about last week, and make it about the problem, the content that you're sharing over the product. Somebody please type in the comments, content over product. Because here's why I want you guys to scale back on the product part, is because many of you guys, y'all leading with the products. Y'all leading with the products, and you're finding that nobody is buying. You're finding that customers are not biting. You're finding that customers are not going to your websites and purchasing anything. You're finding that customers are getting annoyed. Let's just be honest. If you have someone who was first interested in buying your products, and then you only put that forefront out, every time you followed up with them, you ask them when they're going to order from you. Do you want them to do they want you to follow with them the following week, whatever. Now you're building annoyance for them, because you didn't solve their problem, you didn't point the problem out, and you didn't create content that's going to allow them to get to know, like, and trust you, right? Now, once you get to that know, like, and trust factor, you got the problem outlined, right? You have Vandoria, you're engaging with them. Thank you, Therese. Now they're going to get to that product. You're going to literally pull your product from behind your back and say, hey, this is what you need to purchase to solve your problem. So content has to be over the problem. So let's talk about the next slide. The next one is, the next thing you need for a bomb.com MLM money opt-in is you need a headline and a subline. We spoke about this the other day. Okay, your headline, once again, is the whole reason why they are want to opt into that particular opt-in promotion that you have, right? The title, and then you need the subline. The subline supports the headline. So the headline is the problem, and the subline supports the problem. It's like, it's the wingman. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Hey, love, you guys are following me. Type in 1 if you're following me. And if you haven't shared, please make sure that you share this out. This is, I literally did this slideshow for you guys. I did it in like 10 minutes, because I'm like, you know what? I got to give them like a visual aid of what they need to be focusing on with their opt-in. And if this is your very first time catching me, my name is Satisha Campbell, and I inject revenue into your MLM and direct sell business by changing your sales process. So everything that I teach and everything, thank you so much, Vandoria, for sharing. Everything that I explained to you guys is to change your sales process. Because if you're not making money, let's say if you haven't made money all week, it's because there's a hole in your sales process. And even all this week, I was doing one-on-one conversations with all of my MLMpreneur clients. And I wanted to figure out what hole that was in their sales process. And I love sitting on the phone with you guys and talking to you guys about that, because each of you guys have individual things that you're stuck on. So it's good to sit down and just narrow that down. So it was a lot of fun. I think I was on the phone with Amber. Tawanta, did you set up your appointment? Thank you, Tawanta. Yeah, Tawana says she loves the slide. Tawana, did you set up your appointment? Because I didn't see you on my calendar this week. Yeah, definitely touch base with Angelia, Tawana, because I didn't see you on my calendar this week. So again, you need a headline and a subline. So important. Next thing, guys, is introduction. Introduction, okay? Your introduction will explain the reason for your opt-in, okay? It will explain the whole point why people need to give you their email address, give you their contact information. It will explain the whole point why people need to start doing business with you, okay? Introduction is very important. That's why I'd like to tell you guys, keep your headlines and your sublines short and just dump everything in that introduction. You know, give people a teaser in your headline and your subline, right? And let your introduction be a vomit of all the things, the expectations that they're going to be getting. I sent it when she's doing. Okay, good. Did she respond back, Tawanta? Let me know. If not, then I'll message her right after this, okay? Thank you, love. You know, it explains everything, okay? Like I was on the phone with a client the other day, and she was like, yeah, I have my bit.ly link. I have my sign up page, but nobody is signing up. All right, give me 1 second, Tawanta. Let me write this down. All right, Tawana, I'm going to contact Angelia, sorry, right after this to make sure that you get on my calendar. Thank you for letting me know. I was like, I didn't see you, and I really want to get on the phone with you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So your introduction needs to be a vomit of information. Okay, so I had a client last week. I was on the phone with her, and she explained that she does have a sign-up page. She does have a whole bit.ly link, everything. But people are not converting over and signing up. So my number one answer for her was, listen, what are they getting? Are you explaining what they're getting? Are you giving them like a whole line by line detailed information of what they're getting? Let me real quick sidebar, really quick. This is going over into another topic, but like I told you guys a week ago, I made a post on my Facebook page and I asked you guys, what is exactly that you're stuck on in your business? I would say maybe about half of you said recruiting. You want to build your team. You want to grow your team. You want to get more people interested in looking at you as a leader and trusting you as a leader. And that's amazing. I'm so excited to see you guys not only want to sell products for yourself, but also share the opportunity with other women, right? And get them to also be on the bandwagon to create their own paychecks, to support their families, and to also enjoy all the fabulous products that you sell. But here's the thing that's going to literally change the way you search for prospects in your MLM or direct sell business, is that you got to do more educational based, right? Webinars, any type of information to a potential recruit, right? Because you got to give people the opportunity to learn as much as they can on the forefront so that during that 90-day process, they don't have 1,000 questions. You got to sit down and explain your compensation plan line by line. And if it's something that's going to take you like an hour or two initially to explain that, then so be it. I'd rather do that than literally 90 days later, I'm calling a girl who signed up under me and she's ignoring my calls or she's complaining all the time why she's not making money. If you are showing people line by line, detail by detail, how they can make money and make it more about their actions and not yours, they're going to depend on you a lot less. And secondly, they're going to see you as a leader. They're going to trust in you, and they're going to know how to run and manage their business like a business. You just can't just run and just say, hey, join my team, join my team, join my team. And then they join, right? And all you're showing them is like how to make samples or how to do a Google Drive form or how to do a party, little stuff like that. And not really teaching them the foundation of the business. The whole point of reason why they joined your team is to make money. So you got to make them look at their money visibly, like how I'm making you guys look at a slide. Doing a simple slide, y'all, only takes 30 minutes. seriously, if you want, I'm talking about if you really get into detail line by line with your compensation plan, this will only take you less than 30 minutes to do. And then you sit down with them, and you can even do it, let's say how I'm doing it on Zoom, and do a whole lineup presentation for them and let them have it so they could go back and look at it again. And then meet back with them monthly and see where they're at on the compensation plan. Also, you can sit down with them and say, where do you see yourself on this compensation plan 6 months from now? Do it quarter by quarter. You meet back with them. Thank you guys for the hearts. If y'all really feeling what I'm saying, give me some hearts, share this out. You know what I mean? And then go back to them 3 months, every quarter, and say, hey, here's where you're at. Here's where you need to be. How can I help? Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck? And y'all get through that. And again, that's being a leader. That's being a leader. As you say, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and make it about me. I'm going to put the ball in their court. I'm going to give them the whole toolbox. I'm going to show them everything they need to do to make it happen. I'm going to show them everything that the structure that they need to go upon in order to reach their goals. And now you're putting the ball in their court. Now you're telling them, listen, I'm showing you how you can go through the path of wealth and make the money that you want to make. It's up to you to make it happen. It's up to them. So you're putting the ball in their court, but you're also being a leader, checking in with them. Don't just, have them join your team and disappear. Or if they have a bad month, you're ignoring them. You go back to them, you ask them, where are you stuck at? I mean, let's look at it. When we're at our jobs, how do we feel when we're never like, hi, Charmaine. How do you feel when you're not like congratulated, or if your boss is not trying to assist you with something? You feel like, what the heck I need to be here for? Why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine how that recruit feels, So that's something that's important. So once again, guys, going back to my MLM money opt-ins, I just wanted to share that with you guys really quickly. And that's just like a tidbit that you guys can just start off with. But again, your introduction, okay, will explain the reason why that potential customer, recruit, or host needs to sign up for your opt-in, okay? Next thing, guys. Now it's time for the benefits. People love the benefits, y'all. But here's the thing. The benefits needs to be about your customers. You need to make the benefits all about them. Like I was talking to Amber the other day, and I said, listen, thank you so much for sharing, Charmaine. I hope I'm saying your name right. You need to make it all about them. You need to put like the whole kitchen sink up in the benefits part. Because that's going to get the person's like light bulb going. That's going to get their eyes popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever see, like, let's say if you sign up for a feature, like when I first signed up for the email system called Constant Contact, it's like where you can send out email campaigns. Many of you guys get my email campaigns via Constant Contact. Yeah, Constant Contact has a free plan. Yeah, they have a free plan where you can sign up, and if you have up to I think it's 200 emails you can store, it's free. You may get a couple of templates, maybe 2 or 3, standard, no colors, no branded stuff, just some cute ones. Yeah. But then when you look at the upgrade version, you get to store 10 times as much emails. You get to choose from 2,000 templates, right? You get the branding, you get the automation, which is like, we all love our automation. We all love making money while we're sleeping, right? And you're like, well, the free version is cute, but the upgrade version, like what I was telling you, Amber, the pro version, the elite version, that's kind of something I want to get. You know what I'm saying? So you got to explain the benefits, because anybody can get something for free. Like I have my free Women in Direct Sales tribe, and I give you guys a ton of information in that. Okay. But when you hop over and join the MLMpreneur crew, it's a whole nother ball game. Even what I have coming up for you guys in the next couple of weeks, y'all going to be like, what? Like, you gonna be like, I love the Women in Direct Sales tribe, but the MLMpreneur crew, they partying over there. They it's happy hour over there. It's like bottles popping, all kinds of stuff over there. And that's something that you have to build for all of your customers, hosts, and recruits. You gotta outline the benefits. You gotta make the benefits so shiny, so beautiful, so immaculate, that they're going to be like, you know what? I only want to do business with Therese because that other consultant over there, she all right. But Therese give me a little bit something extra. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not even that much, y'all, it's just the point of the fact that what benefits do you have available that you can put over into your opt-in that's going to get customers to say, you know what? I can go to so-and-so who sells Avon products, or I can go to so-and-so who sells Total Life Change products, but I'd rather hop on over and speak to Amber, or I can go to so-and-so to buy jewelry. You know what I'm saying? There's so many paparazzi girls on social media that is crazy. Like, I think literally in the past 30 days, and correct me if I'm wrong, I would say there's so many new paparazzi consultants that hop on to Facebook or Instagram or wherever and like, oh, I just opened my business. But if you provide additional amount of benefits, additional amount of services, if you're making it for your customer, people are always going to come to you. People are always going to come to Tamika. People are always going to come to Sequita. People are always going to come to Amber and all you other ladies, Tuanta, because you're giving them additional benefits available. And your benefits is all about your customer. Your benefits is all about your hosts, and your benefits is all about your recruits. Super duper important. Many of you guys who post like, oh, I just made director in my MLM, those posts are awesome, and I congratulate every single one of you who moved up in your compensation plan. But what else are you putting in there that's making about that girl who's looking at it, who's thinking about joining your team, right, or doing business with you? What else benefits are you putting in there that's making it not about you, because that's making it about you, and you should still post that. But what are you putting in the description section that's saying, you know what, I can serve you and I can get you here too. I can get you right where I'm at right now, right here. Come on over and join me. Yeah. You know, making it about them is so important. Next slide, y'all, is call to action. Where do you want your customers, hosts, or recruits to do next? What do you want your customers, hosts, or recruits to do next? Sorry, guys, about the misspelling. Where do you want them to go next? After you had them sign up for your opt-in, you did the whole instructional stuff, you outlined the benefits. What do you want them to do next? Do you want them to do you want to just go in for the offer, or do you want them to sign up for your community like I was talking about yesterday, so you could continue to engage with them, continue to build a lasting relationship with them, to where they're going to buy from you, but they're going to keep buying from you, right? You taught me that. Make it about them now. Yes, make it about them, not about the product. Awesome, Amber. Thank you, sweetie. And once again, guys, if you haven't shared this out, please make sure that you share this out. This is some bound.com information. So, call to action. Where do you want them to go? Many of you guys don't have a lead up or a come up for anybody who's interested in buying your product, doing a party with you, or joining your team. You got to give them, you have to establish a call to action. That's going to take them from point A to point Z. That's going to take them from the point where you're starting off and building the opt-in to now your PayPal is chirping, right? Your website has sales, right? Somebody wants to do a party, or somebody wants to join your team. Super duper, duper duper important. So, you're probably thinking you're all set. Like, after hearing all this information, some of you guys are probably sitting there and thinking, oh gosh, I got this. Like, Letitia just gave me a whole outline. She gave me a whole master plan on how to make an opt-in. So you probably think you're good. No way, Jose. You're not. Actually, you're nowhere near good. This is just a foundational outline of, for one, what are you going to be expecting in my masterclass, right? And give you a visual of why you need the opt-ins, and actually the journey that your potential customer, host, or recruit is going to go upon when you first start building the opt-in, when you launch it, while it's going on and you're promoting it, okay? At the end was the call to action. So all MLM consultants are faced with no signups. Like most of y'all who create your own opt-ins by yourself, you are faced with no signups. Nobody signing up to your opt-in. You get probably maybe 1 or 2 a day, whatever, right? No MLM money opt-in plan. Because when you create an opt-in, you need to have a plan for that opt-in. What do you want out of this opt-in? Do you want to build your customer base, right? Do you want to grow your audience? Do you want to create more parties? Do you want to grow your team? What is your plan? What is your goal? What is your income goal? You got to have a plan for every opt-in that you create and launch out there. You have to have a plan for it, especially for this holiday season. And in the masterclass, we're going to do an opt-in in class. So if you have any questions, we're going to wean all that out in class. So when you leave the class, you have an opt-in in your hand to launch, to execute, right? And to send out there to the world for people to sign up and use. That's going to be money making, income producing. Next thing is no sales. Many consultants who do these opt-ins, they end up with no sales. None. They end up with a cute sign up page, a cute bit.ly link, and that's all that's there. Okay? And if you're not doing it for the point of sales, getting more hosts and more recruits, is really no sense in you doing the opt-in. No parties, and their team is not growing. So these are some of the problems that most MLM consultants face when they're starting to do an opt-in on their own. And then they think that, oh, opt-ins don't work. Yes, they do. You're just doing it the wrong way. That's all I'm saying. Sorry for yelling. So the next thing, guys, is definitely if you want to find out more information on how to build a money opt-in plan, definitely head over to bit.ly/women in direct sales, where I will provide you guys with more information in the next couple of hours so that you guys can get on over and make some MLM money opt-ins and start building it now, right? So that you have it during the holiday season, and then you'll never have a slow month for 2018. So I hope that this information was super duper helpful. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week for the MLMpreneur Show with none other than me, Miss Letitia Campbell. I will be back on Tuesday. I do this show every Tuesday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We did start off late today because I wanted to build this live show for you guys. I had all my notes in my book, but I was like, you know what? I got to give them like a visual aid and show them. So I want to ask you guys a quick question before I go out. As always, please let me know what you would like for me to go over next week. As you guys know, every week I do one topic a week, and we go over the topic, that same topic every single day. So if you guys have anything particular that you are struggling with in your business, post it on in the comments, and I can definitely add that to my agenda to talk about for next week. And once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me this entire week. Many of you have been repeat viewers, and I love that. I love to see the same names in this broadcast over and over and over again. Okay, to reset content, anybody else have anything that they're struggling with in their MLM or direct sell business that you would like for me to go over as one of my topics for next week? Thank you, Sequita. I love you, love. You are in my prayers for sure. And also, if you watching this on the replay, you can also post in the comments as well. So to reset content, you're welcome, Sequita. Anybody else have anything that they're struggling with right now that's getting you stuck in your MLM or direct sell business that you would like for me to go over next week? I have a fan in my face and it's making my throat hurt. Retention. Oh, that's a good one. Tawana, I already did a training on virtual parties. Just go into the pin post inside the Women in Direct, go inside the pin post inside the MLMpreneur Crew group, and you'll see it there. So it was a 2-part masterclass I did, okay? Closing with men. Oh, that's a good one. Prospecting. All right, Miss Amber. Hey, Lena, welcome to the broadcast. You're welcome, Tawanta. So we have content, retention, closing with men. I never had that topic before, but I'll definitely see if I can come up with some information for you. And prospecting. Anybody else has anything that you are probably stuck with in your MLM or direct sell business? Why are you guys stuck? Anything that's making you not make money? Hey, Lena, how are you? And I had a lot of fun today, guys. I love this slide format. Who in here loved the slideshow? Do you guys like the slides? Because I could do more of that. I like doing PowerPoint. I love doing PowerPoint. Yes, and next week I'm actually doing a sponsor this broadcast, and I have a few girls lined up for next week, and I'm super duper excited where I'll be going to be promoting their businesses. Oh, thank you, Therese. Yes. Oh, thank you, Amber. And I don't even have no makeup on today, y'all. Normally I'll be beating my face before I get on here. But I was like, you know what? Let me give my skin a break. Because I've been doing photo shoots and all kinds of stuff. So it's good to give your skin a break. I love illustrations. Oh, good. I like illustrations too, Tawanta. I have a coach as well, and I was doing a class with her yesterday. And like when she was explaining something to me, and I'm sitting there, you know, because we're on the Zoom, and I'm just sitting like, oh, okay. But when she started going to her whiteboard and like writing out in detail the structuring of my business, I was like, oh. And it's like, I was like, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Like, you know, I need these visual aids. You know, I just can't. Like, my brain don't work that way. Like, I am old school. Like, I don't do the whole Audibles and the whole Kindle stuff. I'd rather have a actual book in my hand. I love my visual aids. I can't live without them. I would love to. Oh wait, I missed somebody's. Ooh. Okay, I would love. Oh, good. Well, I actually am going to do something like that, Demetria, within my membership program. So you should definitely sign up. Yeah. Yeah, I should do a slideshow training. That'd be awesome. I have Windows. Which Windows do I have? I think I have Windows 2017. But then I will have to do it just primarily off of that. Yeah, Amber, I know you are visual, girl. You ain't Amber does not have to tell me that she is visual, because girl, when I put them check marks on that piece of paper and showed you like your free group and your pet, girl, you was like, what? You was like, I got this. It's like I saw your face light up once I wrote it down for you on paper and I put it on the screen for you. You totally was like, I got it. And that's how I was last night with my coach. You know, your coach, guys, does have a coach too. I think the best coaches have coaches. But it was so funny because I saw your face light up, and my face lit up just like that last night with my coach. I plan to sign up. Awesome. Yeah, sign up, Demetria. I'm doing a promotion So you can go to bit.ly/the MLM Crew 2017. Sign up. I have a 7-day trial. Okay, so you can sign up and you know, you'll get the fee. The fee will kick in within 7 days. You will always opt out before then. But yeah, so you can actually sign up now, and then your actual membership will start 7 days later. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, sign up now before that commercial ends, if you're still interested. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, one more time. Does anybody else have anything that they're stuck with in their MLM or direct sell business that you need help with? And I'm going to choose one of these ideas as my main topics for my next week broadcast. I like to do that to make sure that I come up with content that you guys really want to hear and listen to. Oh, it did. I know it did, Laquita. Thank you. Sequita said, I'm visual too, but my light bulb went off with just our conversation. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I want you guys who are in the MLMpreneur Crew to just have a breakthrough. You know, I didn't have this when I did my MLM. Like when I signed up my sponsor, she was okay. She was there in the beginning, but then she ended up disappearing. And so I was like, okay, who can I go to for coaching and mentorship? And I think if you have any type of business, you need a coach and you need a mentor. You cannot survive without one, because your coach will link you up to a community. Your coach will not only teach you how to manage your business as a business, but I get you guys connected inside a community where you're constantly moving, where you're constantly working your business, where you constantly come up with new ideas on how to make more money in your business, and you're not just stuck all the time. I get you guys unstuck, because one thing I don't want you guys to do is just sit there and say, why me, why me, why me? I want you guys to keep moving. Even if you mess up at something, the only thing to be perfect at something is to mess up 1,000 times. Hey, Sonia, is to mess up 1,000 times so you can get it better the next time. You know what I mean? Like, how many people have created inventions or created trillion-dollar businesses and they messed up 1,000 times, but that 1,001 time they got it right, and that extra time was the only time that was a breakthrough for them to get from making a couple of $100s to now 7 figures. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. That's why I love those aha moments that you guys have, especially when I'm on a call with you guys and y'all sit there and you're like, oh, a light bulb goes off in your head, because that's breakthrough. And even if like the idea, you try it and it doesn't work, keep trying it again, you know, because it's always about becoming better than what you were a month before, a year before, or whatever. You know, I make mistakes every day in my business. Like, y'all don't even know what happens behind the scenes here, behind the curtains. Like, really only my team gets to really see, you know, but I make a ton of them, but y'all still see me show up here all the time. Y'all still see me post. Y'all still see me share. Y'all still see me give some bomb.com content. Just because I mess up on something. Like, for example, I did this slideshow in less than 5 minutes, and some of the spelling is wrong. You know what I mean? I didn't proofread it. But guess what? That didn't stop me from putting it out there. I didn't say, oh God, I just noticed a word spelled wrong, so I'm just gonna stop this whole live. No. Like, look at Apple and look at Samsung, you know? They put out phones that are defaulty, they have to recall, but does that stop them from launching? Does that stop them from getting their product out there to the world because they made 1,000 mistakes? You know, even Samsung, when they came out with the Note, you know, that phone was awesome and I was gonna actually get it. But when I found out it was both burning holes in people's cars, I was like, oh, no, because I have 3 little kids, and I'll be damned if I was going to have them get 3rd, 4th degree burns. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go look for somebody if that happens to me. But that's neither here nor there. But that didn't stop them from coming out with now a new Note or coming out with the next edition of another phone. Don't let nothing stop you. Like, a lot of you guys have not even considered joining my monthly membership program, the MLMpreneur Crew, because you're allowing your finances to get in your way. But you're not realizing if you don't join this program, you're always going to stay broke. You're always going to stay stuck. You're always going to say, I can't afford. You're always going to say, I don't have enough. You're always going to say, I gotta check my budget. You're always going to say that. But how are you going to say, I want people to spend more money with me, right? How are you going to say you want customers to spend more money on you and support your business, and you're making excuses yourself? It just doesn't make sense. It's like a whole circle. It's like I put tons of money in my business. I was that girl about 2 years ago when I first lined up with my coach, and I was like, oh, I can't afford that. I was the first person to say that. Let me tell you, my coach had a program where it was $20 a week, a 10-week program, $20 a week. And I was like, oh my God, I can't afford that. And then you know what? Literally, I got up in front of my computer and I signed up. And I said, you know what? If I got to move money around to make it happen, then I'll make it happen. Because you know what my goal was? My goal was to leave my full-time job. I got tired of working for a boss. I got tired of working for a supervisor. Yes, I said supervisor. I got tired of having people where I knew more than what they knew. Okay. I got tired of not being able to be home with my kids. I got tired of having my babysitter when I come home and she's telling me, oh, so-and-so started walking, or so-and-so said this, his first word, or whatever, you know, or so-and-so just used the potty today. Like things that as a mom, I wanted to be there for, you know, and I would never get that time back. That's one thing we'll never get back is time. You know, we can sit here and complain and say, I can't afford Letitia's $25 a month monthly membership program. Like Amber just said, 83 cents a day, right? And you got to understand that you're never going to get back this time. You're wasting so much time by coming up with reasons why not to sign up, even though I threw in a 7-day opt-in, a 7-day trial. That's just crazy to me. So it's like I sat down, I signed up. Now, I signed up for her program April of 2000 and what year was that? Was it 16? Hold on, let me think. Yeah, April of 2016. I signed up for a 10-week program. And now, August 11th of this year was my last day at my full-time job. My full-time job that I had for over almost a decade. Okay, was because I made that decision to say, you know what? I want to be home with my kids. I have 3 kids now going on 4. I have no business clocking into nobody's time and clock when I need to be doing sitting at home on my laptop, spending time with my children. Okay. And from that one decision, everything is mindset. And I'm even making a program talking about mindset coming up very soon. I made the mindset to say, you know what? $20 a week at the time was a lot of money for me. $20 a week, you could have, hey, Darlene, you could have told me $2,000 a week, basically. And I would have had the same mindset for the $20 a week. But I moved stuff around. And now I'm taking a program, y'all, that's worth over $15,000 that I'm in myself right now. Okay? Go check it out. Rhonda Swan. Go look her up right now. Unstoppable Mama. Her stuff ain't cheap, ain't nowhere near cheap. But at the end of the day, you have to decide what you want for yourself. What you want for yourself on the long term. You got to decide. You just can't, like those of you who don't want to invest in your business, y'all just having a hobby business. I'm sorry. I always say, those of you who don't want to invest in your MLM business, invest in your self-development, get yourself in a program that's going to get you hitting the ground running, y'all might as well just close your business and make room for girls like Amber, girls like Tamika, girls like Sequita, girls like Tawanta, you know, girls like Angelia, Alita, all those girls who are really out there, like killing it on social media right now because they're part of the program. Y'all need to like step aside and make room for them, for some real MLM preneurs. I'm just being honest. Stop letting things be an excuse of why you can't do something, because you'll buy what's important to you. If somebody needed $25 a month from you right now, you will have no problem giving it to them. If you probably give them a little bit extra, probably give them $5 and $30. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I absolutely been there. So once again, guys, those of you who just want to make the leap and be bold and be dominant in your business and join the MLMpreneur crew, I have a 7-day trial. Check it out. See if it's for you. Again, the link is bit.ly/the MLM Crew 2017. Those of you guys who are in the MLMpreneur Crew, y'all get this opt-in class for free. Hello. And that's the amount of value, and I always give you guys value. That's the amount of value that I put into you guys in your business. Anything that's connected to me and that I can come up with to help your business, hello, here is on a silver platter, take it. And that's because you're a member. That's because you decided to invest in your business. You decided to invest in yourself. So, so important. So that was not on my agenda, y'all. I just jumped that in. Those of y'all who have been watching me for a long time or just started watching me, I mean, that's just honesty. And that's all I can be, is super duper honest and super duper transparent. Because I was the woman that made a ton of excuses of why I can't afford. I always say, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. Had I said that over a year ago, y'all wouldn't even be seeing me here right now. I'm just want to be honest with y'all. I will be at a desk right now. The time is 11:30 a.m. I would have been at a desk right now looking at a computer screen, helping somebody else make $1 million a year. I mean, seriously, like the president of the company that I used to work for, every year he had a new car. He always wore tailored to fit suits. Okay, not them suits you see in Sears and Macy's, like tailored to fit. Went into some suit store and got it measured just to fit his body, right? His kids were always properly dressed. Okay, they don't have to work. You know, I supported his vision. And I was like, no, I'll be damned if I'm going to come in here and work 80 hours a week, you know what I'm saying, make a little bit of change. But to have this man roll up in here with smiling all the time, you know what I mean? And I'm just punching stuff into the computer. Or I'm hosting meetings, or I'm managing his calendar. You understand what I'm saying? I left my job on August 11th, and I swear on everything I love, this man still texts me, asks me, Letitia, do you have the passcodes to this? Letitia, do you know where this is? Letitia, do you know where this form is filed on the O drive? Letitia, do you know how do we go in to WB Mason and hire office supplies, because we're running low? Even though I ordered enough office supplies the day before I left of my last day, because I was like, you know what, I don't want them calling me, asking me about whatever. They didn't even find my replacement when I left, y'all. My last day, they had 2 weeks to find someone to replace my position. They couldn't even find, they still don't have nobody there at my desk. I be talking to some of my coworkers, my old coworkers, they be calling me like, oh girl, your desk's still empty. And my first day I felt bad. I did. I was like, oh my God, because I know the fact that if you don't have the type of position that I had, if there wasn't a body there, if there wasn't somebody manning the ship in that position, the whole office falls apart. Because I was the hub, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I was the hub. My husband would tell you, my shift was supposed to be 8 hours, and I worked 10, 11, 12 hours a day. Okay? Because if I wasn't there, it's like the train stopped. It wasn't one of those positions where if you was off for 2 weeks, there'll be other people picking up little pieces of your position. No, my train stopped, because that's how much work and effort I put into my position. I dominated my office. I dominated, my position to a point where people were like, oh, Tisha got it. You know what I'm saying? And now they're feeling it. They're like, oh my God, I was a notary. I was the notary republic. Okay. I was everything. I was the meeting minutes taker, the calendar keeper, okay, the appointment maker and tracker and follow-upper, the supply orderer for not just this office I worked at, but for all of them in the New York City area. I was the person that if there was a new girl starting, I had to travel to the Bronx. I live in Queens, y'all. I had to travel to the Bronx from Queens every morning, back to Brooklyn, back to the city, then back to Brooklyn. Hello? My car is still on full right now because I don't work. I work from home, helping you, serving you amazing ladies, right? And I haven't filled my tank up in like 2 weeks. And it's weird, right? So I missed the question. Hold on one second. Oh, thank you, Demetria. I can't wait to see you in the crew. Hey, Charlene. Thank you, Sequita. Thank you for posting the link, Amber. Yes, Sequita. Yes, mindset is key. All right, guys. So don't forget, if you guys are interested in signing up for this two-part masterclass, the link is right there on the screen. And if you want to join the MLMpreneur crew, the link is bit.ly/the MLM crew 2017. I will be back on Tuesday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys are always hopping on here this morning, same time, same place. Love you guys. Bye. Did I get mail?